folks. This here's the Toasty Ghosty, and you're at the Mortem News with us bringing you all the news from the haunter world that's fit to bring you. We're going to bring you every haunted house, every graveyard, every crypt, and every cemetery that's fit to haunt. News, interviews, and tool world for the haunters. Alright, now recently, me and my buddy Monster Guts went down to a little town called Savannah in a state called Georgia. Now in this town, they were holding a brand new convention called the Southeast Hallows Haunt. Here's some clips from that very brand new Haunters Convention on our very brand new Haunters channel here on YouTube. And here we go.
Alright folks, here we are at the Southeast Hallows Haunt in Savannah Convention Center. There we go.
It was the Mile Hard makeup. It's a food designer that's their makeup.
Awesome. Okay. Well, we just interviewed them.
You want me to take the apron off?
Va boom.
Yeah, that's perfect. All right, I need a selfie.
You need a selfie?
Yeah, hold the pet if you would. If you don't mind.
I don't mind.
Awesome. We're going to be the Mortem Post.
Okay.
So news just about the haunt industry and haunts and Halloween and stuff. So his idea.
Well, I'm actually a runway model. I do this on the side.
Awesome. All right.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Monster Guts and his vanity moment.
Yeah.
Hey, we all have them.
I gotta
Amen.
The wife and the grandbaby are at home, so, and she loves this stuff too.
Yeah, it's
We
fun.
weren't sure about bringing the grandbaby. He's only 2, so.
Actually, I've known his wife longer than he has, and she used to work at a haunted house with me.
I love Halloween. And you know, it's the one time that the uglier you are, the more people like you.
Oh.
you know.
Or at least don't shy away from you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because we were grown up teenagers.
Were you
hosted
here
haunts.
yesterday?
No, this is our first.
Oh,
this
yesterday
is
I
our
had
first
a ghost zombie yesterday, and I scared some guy so bad in Walmart. I forgot I had the makeup on. I just turned around and jumped like 12 inches off the floor and screamed and grabbed his heart, and I'm like,
That's awesome.
You don't think about that because
Yeah.
it's not Halloween.
Yeah.
It's May.
Oh, that is classic.
But
And
we're halfway.
he screamed like a girl, and I started laughing, and I'm like, oh yeah, I still got the makeup on. I'm like, was I really that rough looking? But I forgot I had the makeup on because it was like 7 hours later. I just hadn't had a chance to clean it off.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, that's the trick with some makeups. The longer you wear it, the better it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I had my hood up because it had been raining.
Yeah.
And I just had my hair all wet, and then I just turned around and I looked at him, and he's like, grabbing his heart. I'm like, if you have any questions, I'm helping running the event.
Okay, I was gonna say, so because this is the first year for you guys, right?
And it's the only one on the Southeast. This is the first one.
Yeah.
And we chose Savannah because it's still haunted.
Yeah.
And,
Well, that's perfect. Yeah.
And it's the only one on the Southeast coast.
All right. Well, so this is our first.
That's perfect
this
for
is
us.
Our first convention.
Okay,
This is
yeah.
all our first haunt convention.
Because we're from South Carolina,
If you have any
so
suggestions of anything that you might want to see, just let me know.
Okay.
Because we want to try to make it better and
Yeah,
bigger.
I was
every-
gonna-
I guess I live over Roy Shining Room. Well, more than I did because when I came in here I had no idea what it was. So
check out the stained glass. Hello.
How are you guys doing today?
We're good. How are you?
Still waking up?
Still waking up.
Like I said, it's probably an afternoon.
Oh, it's okay. We've been here since 8, so
Yeah.
yeah.
What booth are you? What holiday stained glass?
Holiday Stained Glass Studio.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I learned back in the day when I was in college, and I took a little bit of a break when my daughter was born because this is not the kind of stuff you want to have around a kid.
Yeah.
All the lead.
Lead, soldering iron, glass, chemicals for the patina. I mean, everything about it is deadly to a child. So I took a little break, but then when I did start back doing it, I started doing what I wanted to do, and which is the horror theme stained glass. So, and I really had fun, you know, doing this kind of thing. It's more of my niche, and I enjoy it. Got a lot more stuff coming now. I can make stuff faster in my head than my poor hands can keep up with.
So. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. We were watching what was the Trans World convention on YouTube, and he said, you know, we should. I forget how it started. We decided we wanted to try to start a newspaper for the haunt community.
Oh.
It was the name. So
I have this linguistics thing that goes on in my head, and when I see something, I switch words around.
Yeah.
So kind of like a sort of full word dyslexia.
Yeah.
So I saw somebody was doing post-mortem creations and stuff, and my brain went the Mortem Post, and I went, wait a minute, that's a newspaper name.
Hey.
So that's what we're going to try. We're starting
Our
to do
YouTube
some
channel.
journalism. So would it be okay if we use some of this footage on our channel?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Just
That's
making
fine.
sure, you know.
That's fine. Take my card.
Oh, that'd be great.
You guys can tag me on Instagram.
We
Okay.
will definitely do that. We're the Mortem Post.
Okay.
Um,
Eventually we'll have.
My handle's Toasty, and this is Monster Guts.
Monster. Oh, Toasty Monster. I think I
Monster
remember
Guts,
that.
That was my dad's nickname for me when I was little, so I just kept it.
It's
'Cause
fitting, right?
Well, I love, you know, monsters and stuff since I was little.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know
you
what that
guys,
says.
are you local here?
Well, we're from Columbia. So.
Columbia SC.
Okay. Well, just let you know, at the end of the month at the Carolina Fear Fest.
Oh, okay.
It's in Raleigh,
Okay.
North Carolina, and it's going to be a really
Okay.
big.
Okay. Well, yeah.
It's a big show.
Okay.
Celebrities.
Oh, nice.
And so I highly recommend it.
This is our first haunt convention ever. So.
We're both former house haunters, so.
Well,
Yeah. Well, it's small,
Yeah.
but you know, everything's got to start somewhere, right?
Tell me, which of these is your favorite piece?
My favorite.
We'd love to get that so we can
That might be
put that on the show for us.
Well, I mean, I have to always go with my classic Michael Myers.
Oh.
I mean, I know he's not real colorful or anything, but it is the
Well done.
the piece that I grew up with. Yesterday, I did sell my Creature from the Black Lagoon, and again, you can see it on
Yeah. Okay.
my display there. Again, some of the classics, you know, that I really always go back to. So,
I'm kind of digging this coffin and this bat here.
yeah.
I like the bat.
That's some of my smaller, you know, pieces that if people don't want to go too crazy, you know, they can feel that they can go kind of not character in their home, the windows or anything.
Oh, yeah.
So, and then some of my newer pieces this year so far has been the Jigsaw, Art the Clown, and over here, getting a birdhouse, and I hollered at it and, you know, scared it off. I'm like, hey, you're learning. Good deal.
Well, he's definitely not a wrestler.
We are the Mortem Post. All right. So if y'all would, we'd like to talk to you about what y'all do. Just tell us a little bit about yourselves, about your business. All right.
Okay. Go ahead. Well, we're Lake Joy Trails of Terror. Our motto is where your terror gives us joy. We've been in business 15 years. We're out of Warner Robins, Georgia.
Okay.
Look us up on Facebook if you'd like to come out.
What would that website be?
Lake Joy Trails of Terror on the house.
Okay.
Yep.
No, it's just Lake Joy Trails of Terror. That's it. Lake Joy Trails of Terror.
.com.
.com. Yes. Yes. On Facebook, on Instagram, all that good stuff.
Well, I'm sure if they, at the very least, with this horn going off, just run a search for it.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. So when do you guys open? You open September? Or?
First weekend of October.
First weekend of October.
Yeah,
Okay.
first weekend of October, run through Halloween night. We do benefit to kids with childhood cancer.
Okay.
So we give money back to our community, people within our community. So we find somebody in our community that has a child with cancer, and we give back to them.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then we kind of help sponsor some children in school with FFA, cheerleading, and that kind of thing. We kind of pick a couple of them every year and kind of help them with that, because they got to buy the pigs and all.
I love it.
Cheerleading uniforms and all that kind of good stuff. So we kind of help. We give back. We don't do this for money. We do it because we love to people.
Yeah, I love
and like to scare them.
I love that, because that's how I got started in haunting back when I was 19. Was for charity.
Yeah.
Well, I've done JC's and Southern Belle back when they were still around.
Oh yeah, JC's was good haunt. They were around for years.
We used to have a really good house in the Columbia area before they tore it down. Sometimes you lose good houses for haunting.
Right. Okay.
Ours is in the woods.
Yeah.
So ours is in the woods, and it takes like 45 minutes to go through. He changes everything every year, so nothing's ever the same. Awesome. Ever. And if you come this year on October 20th, somebody from Walking Dead is going to be there. Father Gabriel.
Oh my!
All right.
I'm so excited about that one.
Are you sure you were supposed to let that slip?
No, I know. It's all me. I did it.
Sorry, Father Gabriel. The leak is out.
We're so excited.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And we do two style of haunts. We do our traditional haunt, no touch, and then we do a full hands-on touch.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay.
Either you can buy a white T-shirt that's right here that says "I survived Lake Joy Trails of Terror," or you can get a full bodysuit because you get covered in blood head to toe.
Oh my!
I mean, it's all hands-on.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it if you don't want to.
I'm gonna go this way.
You can do a regular traditional haunt, go through it and get scared, or you can get the extra experience where you get pulled in and get it all.
Oh my!
Yep.
I have a feeling I'd wake up the next morning missing a hand or a liver.
We have had people pass out, so
Oh my.
it's extreme.
One time we had this little girl, she lost a shoe, and she went home and told her parents that somebody took her shoe from her. She thought somebody grabbed her foot while she was running and took her shoe off. I was like, no ma'am, we did not. We did not do that. I said, I think she was running, got scared, her shoe come off. We found it 2 days later.
Did you return it?
Well, they never come pick it up, but we had it. I called the parents and told them. They were laughing. They were like, I thought that was true. So.
But do you mind if we get some footage of your props?
You're right ahead.
Thanks. Just want to get a little bit of B-roll here. I'm loving these bell jars. Oh dear. Creepy dolls.
What?
What?
Don't you want to take one home with you?
No.
I promise they're not
He
haunted.
does. It's a story of the guy that sings the whole thing about going to a house and it's a creepy doll. It's all those. I love it. I'm like, why are you listening to a song about a creepy doll? I said because it's awesome. It's awesome.
It is cool. We have several different hats.
Oh, no, that's fine.
We have several different styles of horns. So, yeah.
That is cool.
We can custom make your horn if you want. We had somebody call.
Can you make me a black one with purple horns?
Yeah. That's
Royal purple horns?
But she wanted the purple beanie with black horns with silver blood.
Oh wow. Okay.
So we're gonna make her that. So if you want kind of special way you want your horn, or a certain type of horn.
Just take it.
Deer antlers, at least 4 points.
Yeah. Gonna be a news channel for the haunt industry.
Okay.
We hope.
Yeah.
So if you would, go ahead, tell us about yourselves, about your booth, all that good stuff.
So we are Kamibashi, the string doll gang. All our dolls are made out of string and they're handmade in Thailand, fair trade. We have different characters.
Some of them are from haunts. Like we have Nancy, Lunatic, the Field of Screams character,
Field of Screams,
and Boss.
We recently just started selling to haunts and like more like, you know, like characters or like cryptids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of cryptid ones like too that we didn't bring, but we do have them as well. So we just, you know, we love the Halloween stuff, you know.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, so
Yeah.
that's how we got. So we were watching a Trans World video,
Okay. Yes.
and they were like, "Oh, hey, what?"
Lid's gonna be in every clip. Just letting you know.
You can edit it.
Edit it out.
All right. So, is there anything you guys would like to highlight?
Do y'all have a website or anything where you can be contacted?
Yeah. So you can go to kamibashi.com. We're also on Instagram as Kamibashi and Facebook as Kamibashi.
All right, perfect. All right,
You get the. Well, I'm just trying to get a close up of it right now. Okay, give me a sec.
when I'm editing it,
Good. I'll hear it from where I live.
I think there's a speaker. Oh, they were doing makeup.
Thank you very much.
Mortem Post.
Here, man.
Oh, okay. Well, we're starting a YouTube video channel called the Mortem Post to do coverage of haunts and haunt events. So,
Oh, then you want this right.
Yeah.
so if you would go ahead and tell us a little bit about your booth, about your guys' business.
Okay. My name is Tayan Poplin and I'm with Project Backfire. I'm the CEO and creator of it. On our normal day, we make loud noises for haunted houses as well as static props. And a side hustle to the small business is we have a scary boutique.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff is in your boutique?
In the boutique, we have everything from stuffed animals to pins, iron-ons for like the haunt jackets. We have soap, we have shirts and everything like that. So that's kind of what the boutique is. We got a bunch of artists together that draw and do all kinds of stuff, and we put it in the booth for them.
Awesome. Is there any products or anything that you'd like to highlight or talk about?
Our biggest seller for the haunt stuff is either going to be our Richards, so that's your just standard horn, but the difference between everybody else's and ours is we have an aux port in the top, just in case you don't have enough haunt actors for the night. You can hook up a step pad and step on it and it'll still go off without an actor being there.
So like with an air compressor?
Yeah, basically. And then we have a portable air tank. It weighs about 7 pounds. You fill it up, you put a 9-volt battery in it, and you can have different attachments. So right now, the train horn's hooked up to it, and it's insanely loud. But we have just ice cream cones that shoot air. We have syringes that shoot air for it. We have different attachments, so if you wanted something custom, you could have it with your character.
Fantastic.
Okay.
All right.
And anything you want to highlight on the boutique side?
We're all the time in Florida. That's where we're based out of, so we're at a convention there like every week.
Okay, awesome.
Do you have like a website where if somebody wanted to contact you across the country?
So we have projectbackfire.net. That's our website, and then our Facebook page is Project Backfire.
All right, awesome.
Fantastic. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
We are the Mortem Post. So if you would, please tell us a little bit about your guys' business and tell us about yourself, you know, all that good stuff.
Okay. Name's John. I'm a sales rep for Hot Wire Foam Factory. Hot Wire Foam Factory is from Lompoc, California. All their product is made in the U.S. except for solid state power supplies. So it's all native built. All the tools are customized for building and cutting and carving insulation styrofoam. So the props we have here are all made from insulation styrofoam, the type of styrofoam that you would get from Home Depot or Lowe's.
Basic Z-board?
Yep. Even the beadboard can be used, though beadboard is not as strong and do not get as much detail as you would with the extruded polystyrene. The blue board or pink board I think would be preferred for getting detail and strength. But most of the products are hand tooled. And that you can do most of your creative work using hand tools. There's a sculptor, an engraver, there's various knives, and a router with a shapeable tool. So I could get a lot of detail done with the hand tools.
They come in this kind of case here?
They come in a case, and depending on power supplies that you select and level of tools that you buy, you can customize it up to a 9-tool kit. There's 9 different hand tools.
Nice.
Most people would buy it as a 4 or 5 tool kit, to 4 or 5 basic tools. There's also an industrial knife. If you're doing a lot of setup and a lot of preliminary cutting, where these are excellent design and sculpting tools, they're not really utility tools. But if you want something to do a lot of your setup work, you have an industrial knife to do a lot of your preliminary cutting.
So your pre-prep tool.
Your pre-prep. Beyond that, we have bow cutters, a 2-foot bow cutter, which is similar to our sculpting tool, but a 2-foot span, and a convertible combo bow cutter that's a 2-foot bow cutter that can expand to 4 feet, that would go to 18 inches deep.
That's 3 times.
I'm keeping track.
That would go to 18 inches deep on your cut. So if you're doing large pieces, stone monuments, for example, gargoyles, any kind of statues, you start using bow cutters for your bow cut. This tower was an example of
that's excellent.
Being done with a bow cutter. Where this was all, the tower was shaped with the bow cutter, and then using the router tool to create the mortar joints.
And how'd you do the fire effect?
How did I do that? What do you mean, this itself, or?
Yeah, is that something you bought at the store?
That's something I bought online. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, that just sits in there.
Oh, cool. It does, it really does.
Beyond the bow cutter are scroll tables for more precision cutting beyond the hand tool.
Now, are these in the bow cutters cold wire or hot wire?
Hot wire, they're all hot wire.
So bow's hot wire also?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you need more detailed cutting or more precision cutting, is where you start using a scroll table. And there are 3 different versions of scroll tables depending on what your needs are. A very basic one that I could adjust this for an angle cut.
Okay.
Up to our 3D scroll table. That again, I can adjust this left or right for an angle, in or out for an angle. I could also use a second wire, so I could do my router wiring on there and do a lot of fine detail cutting.
So basically, what y'all do is actually sell the tools, not the props.
We're not selling the props, no.
Okay.
But the props are just a lot of examples of what can be done with the tool. And if you're looking at the cost, a sheet of styrofoam, a 4x8 sheet of styrofoam, 2 inches thick, is about $35, $33. You can get about 6 to 8 good sized tombstones out of that. Yeah. So economically, you use 2 sheets of styrofoam, built enough tombstones, and paid for your tools.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Fantastic.
And this is perfect, like I said, because we want to cover haunts and industry, so.
That includes prop making.
Which that's what I was telling him. One of the things, like when you watch a lot of convention videos,
you can reach.
like the tools like this don't get covered.
Well, as far as props, when you start thinking of tombstones, but I could do wooden props.
Yeah.
Yep. Where something like this is all styrofoam, done with the hand tool.
Very Western tombstone.
To represent wood.
That's fantastic. Do y'all have a website or anything where people can contact you?
There's a website at hwff.com, hotwirefoamfactory.com.
Okay.
List all their products on their website. They all can be ordered by phone or by mail or online. And there's a lot of tutorials on their website. And Hot Wire Foam Factory also has a YouTube channel on their website.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
So we'll have to do it. Add that.
There's a lot of applications beyond haunts that you would also see on their website. Model railroading, miniature wargaming.
Oh, yeah.
Go anywhere.
Tabletop gaming.
Yeah, anything you're going to need.
So you can go anywhere from like some 15mm miniature wargaming to
Yeah,
life
I've seen
size.
some of them setups at like the hobby stores and stuff. You see people getting ready to play, and there's tables of handmade.
Oh, complete dioramas.
Yeah, it's pretty stunning. All right, well, awesome. Listen, I appreciate you talking with us. It's very nice to meet you. All right, hopefully we'll see you at conventions down the road.
Yep. Well, the next one that we would probably be at is at the HAA convention in Philadelphia.
Okay.
That's next April.
Okay. I know we're doing.
We'll come around. Keep coming around.
We're doing one in Savannah, or in Virginia. We're at the one in Savannah.
It's the Mortem Post.
Mortem Post.
Yeah. So would you guys mind if we taught you and interviewed you and
Sure.
showed you on our channel? Will that be all right?
It's fine.
So could you just tell us a little bit about yourselves? You know, how you got started, that kind of fun stuff.
So, literally, I started off with candles back at the beginning of pandemic, and I've kind of grown from there. So, I was working in a warehouse, and middle of pandemic, it was just looking for something to fill the time because we were getting short hours and everything. So I started off with my candles, and then I branched out into journals and VHSs, or VHSs made into journals.
Oh, cool.
So they're actual VHS covers that you take and make into a journal. So they're good to write, draw, whatever you want to do.
Oh, neat. All right.
And I've started recently branching out into DVDs as well.
DVD cases.
Yes.
Cool.
That's pretty neat.
And then I make bookmarks and stuff from their spines. And these are my newest thing, potions.
Okay.
So all of my potions are kind of like fidget decoration things. So people that have sensory issues, or they have like the ADHD and stuff like that, they can shake the jars, you know, it makes a nice little tink tink noise. And it's just something that people like to just play with. So there's just different things. And then I also do D20 rollers. So it's kind of like a magic 8-ball, but for dice, for Dungeons and Dragons players.
We know.
We're gamers. We've been gaming for years. I have a dice collection that keeps on growing.
I feel that.
I'm one of the dice
how those
addicts.
feels. Yes.
I'm a D20 addict.
Yes. Always have to buy a new one. But yeah, that's us. This is me. I normally do this. This is my mom. I just help here and there.
And they
she keeps me on track.
Melting Mythology.
Ah, yes, Melting Mythology. You can find me on Facebook or Instagram.
All right, cool.
All right. Well, it's very nice to meet you. We are the Mortem Post.
Thank you.
And we're hoping to grow.
Yeah,
Yes.
like I said, this is our first haunt, so because we were
Or
watching
convention.
Well, yeah, first haunt convention. But we were watching Transworld recently, and he came up with Mortem Post. He said we should do a news thing. I'm like, yeah, okay, right, like that. And then he's like, I'm like, well, here's some conventions.
Okay.
And he's like, all right,
I was
well,
about to
let's
say,
go.
the moment I got him interested, he took off with more ideas than I had.
Well, yeah, I was like, because you sit there and watch it, and you think, you know,
Yeah.
but then you're like, oh, we're going to go to one?
Are you guys Savannah local?
Well, we're in
Columbia, South Carolina.
Oh, okay. So I'm Savannah local. So
Okay.
I travel. I give myself a 4-hour range that I travel
Yeah, I was
in.
going to say, that's
So
what we've got to kind of
We have a very serious question for you if you're a local from Savannah. How do you find your way around?
you don't. Very carefully. GPS.
All right, well, thank you guys very much.
Nice meeting you.
Guys.
And go.
All right, so we are the Mortem Post.
All right.
So if you guys would, tell us a little bit about the booth, the business.
All right, well, this is Mackenzie Brienne Art. They are a local Savannah artist who goes as far as making handmade bags that like to come off a clip. Also embroidery. And
all these coffin bags.
the backpacks as well, and the wallets below that.
And what about these mugs?
Those mugs
Those
were
are all her
hand
art.
supplemented.
Oh, wow.
and then immediately changed mind about. Understandable. Some things are just a little complicated, and that's okay. But I think they turned out great.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they look
Colors
fantastic.
look amazing.
You see all the art that appears on them up here.
The postcard stuff?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's all the same month art.
They need to slow down, otherwise it's just gonna be a blur. People are gonna be like, stop!
Yeah, so
Where's it going?
So she's a friendly local Savannah artist who has reached out to lots of people like us and given us chances to help work out at her.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. Yeah. Great personality, great art, very talented. Yeah, you would be lucky to own a piece of her art.
Awesome.
Well, thank you for letting us talk with you.
Absolutely. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
I look
guys.
forward to watching the channel.
Yeah, I was gonna say keep an eye out. Hopefully we'll grow it and get big.
Of course, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, we like to support local artists.
Local
Same
artists
here.
gotta, yeah, exactly. Local artists gotta help local artists.
So we are the Mortem Post. We're going to be covering haunts, haunted attractions, stuff like that. So if you would, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself, about your business.
So, my name is Brett. That
Wow.
scared me.
Got me too.
Right? This is Pop Socks. We have any socks you could ever imagine. My family friend actually owns this business. He used to be in the NFL, got injured, and now he's doing socks.
wow, okay.
Yeah. So literally anything you can imagine, we can sock it.
Sock it to it.
Yep, exactly.
Huh?
So we got the spookies over there.
The spookies are over here?
Yep, at the end of the table and then also on the display. And then in the back we have every character you could ever think of, food, some animals. So we like to play around with it, have fun.
Any specific product you'd like to point out to us?
Honestly, random, but my favorite socks are the shrimp socks
The
up
shroom socks.
there. Shrimps.
Shrimp.
Uh-huh.
Shrimp.
I don't
All
know why. I just like them.
All right,
Things
we'll
to put little shrimps on socks.
All right, that's very cool.
Yeah.
Do y'all have a website or anything?
We do. So if you look right there, that's our Instagram right there. You can find anything you need on there. We also take custom, so like if you have an idea for something that you want to put on a sock, just go over and DM them and we can make something happen.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you.
You too.
Thank you. Appreciate
Enjoy
your
the
time.
show, okay?
I'm gonna try to get some B-roll of these shrimp socks.
There you go.
Shrimp.
They're just so random.
I kind of like that one. Well, there's a couple of plague doctors. That's cool.
Okay.
So we are the Mortem Post.
Okay.
All right, so if you don't mind, tell us about yourself, about your booth.
Okay. Hi guys, my name is Kelly. This is my booth, my business, Earth Metal Paper. I am a 22-year retired Army veteran.
Oh, there you go.
I've always had a love and addiction to paper that over the years developed into book art. So what I do with recycled books mostly, I also use new books, but I prefer to give new life to old things when I can. I cut and fold into the margins of the books to give you the images that you see here. So I got lucky with this book. Most of them are still readable when I'm done.
Most of them?
Most of them.
Some of them aren't?
Some of them I'll cut a little bit into the words.
I see.
But generally they're still readable. And depending on the image and how much detail, it can take anywhere from a day to weeks to complete the project. If I have color on it or teeny tiny little 1 millimeter cuts, takes lots of patience.
lots of wrist and finger dexterity and stretching, but I love what I do. It's the best therapy in the world. I do custom orders all the time. You can find me on Instagram at Earth Metal Paper.
Okay.
I'm on Facebook at Earth Metal Paper.
And that's with dots between earth.metal.paper?
Nope, that's straight across, Earth Metal Paper.
Oh, I wasn't sure because it shows the dots down here.
Oh, right. That's just on the website. But
okay.
Earth Metal Paper, all together, one word. And that's my Gmail also, if you want to DM me or email me for a custom order.
Fantastic.
Go get
nice
your
meeting
hunt
you.
on. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
We are called the Mortem Post.
Oh, nice.
Yep. That's all him. That's how we actually came up with the whole thing. He said, hey, the Mortem Post. Okay.
I like it.
So, yeah. So, basically, again, we're going to try to cover all this stuff. So, tell us a little bit about your business and about you guys, about yourselves.
Right, well,
and your product.
Yes.
My name is Mike. I'm one of the owners of Mile High Effects.
Nice to meet you, Mike.
What's your name?
I'm Toasty.
Toasty, nice.
Monster Guts.
Monster Guts. Toasty Monster Guts, love it. It is the South, so definitely would be toasty.
It's supposed to be Toasty Ghosty.
Yeah.
Nice. So we're based out of Denver as well as Orlando.
Okay.
We're from Orlando, but our other half of the business is in Denver. We make special effects makeup for the haunted house industry.
Okay.
Or cosplay, or we also do beauty stuff as well. All of our stuff is going to be
brick and mortar.
I wish. No. Then it would never leave. Well, every 80 years or so.
Yeah.
We have two types of alcohol. We have the water activated, then the alcohol activated. But even our water activated makeup is rub and water resistant. Our alcohol activated makeup is completely water resistant and rub resistant.
Awesome.
Waterproof and rub
Well,
proof.
yeah.
Speaking as a former haunter who wore a lot of grease paint back in the day, that's very important.
Yes. Even with our water activated makeup, you can use our sealer and make it waterproof. It's also a primer as well. So what we tell everyone is spray down a base foundation, then put on your makeup. Then I would say seal it. It takes about 5-10 seconds for the sealer to dry fully. And then I would say do a second layer just for luck. And as long as you weren't drinking heavily beforehand, you are in your makeup for the evening.
Oh,
but
awesome.
then to remove it, it's just liquid soap and water. But the cheaper the soap, the better. So like Dawn dish soap is amazing.
Oh wow. Okay.
Whereas like Bath and Body Works bath wash stuff does not really break down the makeup as easy.
Because there's less soap in it, more.
Yeah.
I'm used to using cold cream to get my old grease paint off.
Cold cream works. Another thing that works with our makeup, and it makes you smell like a pizza, is olive oil.
Oh yeah.
Olive oil will
And
take our paint off
the next day it'll keep the bugs off of you.
I did not know that.
Oh, yeah.
I just always was like, pizza.
I'm gonna toss myself in the oven now with some breadsticks. Great. You mind if we video some of your product?
Yep. All of our makeup is out. Eyeshop house on there. All the water activated. We have the most extensive line of UV.
Oh,
we have
awesome.
22 colors of UV, whereas our closest competitor is 8.
Let's see the UV first. Where do you want to start?
Whichever side doesn't really matter. I mean, they're
Let's
all
go left
lit
or
up.
right.
They're all lit up already, but I'll kind of hit them with the flashlight as well.
Oh, cool. See the differences. Let's see the purples. Oh, that one really lit up.
Yeah, lava, then golden orange, creamsicle.
Hold on. It's gonna cut off on me here.
And then we even have glitters that are UV.
Oh, cool.
And then that's the alcohol activated palette. And then even this is eyeshadows.
Oh, I got a couple of friends who would kill over that.
So yeah, feel free to wander around as you like.
Thank you.
We also host our own event down in Orlando called SFX Expo, which is all about makeup.
Oh wow. Okay.
And the special effects side of it. We also cover costuming and caricatures and henna and pretty much anything you could think of. We had a class in the past which was audio effects because that's what he wanted to teach, and
it all kind of falls under the same kind of umbrella.
And y'all are Mile High FX. And if somebody wanted to contact you, how would they get a hold of it?
MileHighFX.com. It's also Mile High FX on every social media platform.
Awesome. Thank you for letting us speak with you.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. Thanks.
We're going to be trying to cover haunts and haunt conventions and all that kind of stuff.
That's great.
It's a niche, right?
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like, because when he said it, I was like, yeah, nobody's doing that.
And it's such a visual, going to shows like this
Yeah.
is so visual, and their art is amazing, and the costumes are great.
So much to look at. And I was like, this will be perfect. So based on that, so if you don't mind, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, your business, booth, you know, what kind of...
My name's Russell James. I write horror and supernatural thriller books. Run the whole gamut from giant monster adventure kind of stories on one end, all the way through horror and supernatural thrillers on the other end. So a bunch of different ones.
Very cool. Let me hold the bag.
Please. Loving the cover of that one.
Yeah, this is beautiful. So this is all American Gothic short stories in here. Absolutely beautiful layout, first-rate quality.
Very traditional binding and everything.
Yeah, and
I'm a bibliophile, so I love a good book.
So this is for you.
Yeah, books are like my crack.
Excellent. Well, 2/3 of these are all classic Edgar Allan Poe, Ambrose Bierce, that kind of thing.
How much is it?
$19.
I might take that with us before we leave the booth.
And 1/3 of them are new stories that won an international competition to be good enough to be with Edgar Allan Poe and Ambrose Bierce.
Okay. Oh my.
And one of those is me, right there next to Shirley Jackson, just like I'm somebody. So.
Well, you are.
Yeah.
And you're on YouTube now.
And I'm on YouTube.
Or you will be when we get this edited and launched.
But every chapter has some nice artwork in it. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's beautiful. The covers and the binding is excellent. I mean, it's just fantastic.
I want it honestly.
That is very cool.
Yeah, finally something I can show my mom.
Yeah.
I wrote that zombie book, but hey, Edgar Allan Poe.
That is awesome.
Well, it's very nice to have met you, and thank you
to
for
meet you guys.
letting us talk with you.
Best of luck with your show and your channel.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. So, would you tell us a little bit about your booth and who you are and how you got started?
Yeah, my name is Maria Pellegrino. I am a kind of local to Savannah. I've been living here long enough. I recently graduated SCAD with a BFA in sequential art, which is a fancy word for comic books.
Oh,
awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. We love art too.
All right, that works.
Other than that, I have just been obsessively drawing Gerard Way from My Chemical Romance.
Well, it's very nice meeting you. We're the Mortem Post, and we're very happy to have met you. Sorry. There we go. Maria.
Yep, and that is Tactical Anxiety on most socials.
All right, cool.
Awesome to meet you, Maria.
I love the name.
Hi, my name is Danielle Walker. I'm the sales and the marketing director for the Halloween convention, and I do I bring people in and I get them interested in Halloween. But I also make these are my side hustle, and I like to make custom headpieces. I am just learning how to have my own company. I just got a logo. That's as far as I've gotten.
Okay.
But I make maternity headpieces. I make Halloween headpieces. Whatever you want. Send me an idea of what you want. But if you need to contact me, you can contact me at dragonflydesignsbydanielle@gmail.com, and I will help you best I can.
Awesome.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, how y'all doing today? Y'all doing all right?
Doing good. How about you?
Yeah, check me out, man. I got a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
There's some bling going on here.
Yeah.
I like the skins.
Oh, they're actual socks for them. Okay.
Yeah.
I was looking at them from a distance. I thought it was like a beanbag, like Beanie Baby version of them.
Oh, okay, gotcha. They're waterproof to go on the outside of the car, but you can put them on your speaker, mirror, laptop. You can put them on anything.
Okay, very cool.
Cool.
Is that purge masks?
Huh?
These purge masks?
Yes. They're based off the Purge. I had one that was Venom. It's gone. Somebody bought the Venom one.
Well, there you go, folks. There were some of our clips from our visit to Savannah, Georgia, and Southeast Hallows Haunt Convention. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you like what you see here, and hope we'd like to see you come back. And in the meantime, go ahead and haunt that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and haunt that ringer's bell. You have a good evening, and happy haunting.